Hey, everybody, welcome to the first episode of Lake George this week. This is episode 1 of the podcast. Welcome, I am Jim, your host. My background to qualify me to be your host for Lake George this week is I've been coming to Lake George since I'm a little kid on vacations and started bringing my family up. I grew up in Queens, New York, and spent a lot of 1 week vacations up in Lake George in some of the Twin Bay Village and Bonnie Views and Marine Village and all those kind of places around Lake George. And I tell you what, when our kids got to be a little bit older, we were standing on line in the Great Escape for one of the roller coasters. And somebody behind us was talking about school and talking about a place called Glens Falls. Now, my ignorant impression of the Lake George area was that it shut down in October and nobody lived here, and that everybody went home in October and came back in April and started up again. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that my whole life, and probably something I picked up as a kid and just carried with me as an adult. And when I heard the woman talking about Glens Falls, and she was like a half an hour, 20 minutes away from where we were, and I was like, "You live here all year long?" And I couldn't believe it. And so when my kids became old enough to go to high school, because they were going to private school down in Queens, and we decided to make the move and come up here. We researched some schools. We ended up going to Queensbury, and I'm about 15 minutes away from downtown Lake George, like one light and a stop sign away. So I'm pretty local. We moved up here back in 2006, bought the house, and I've been up here ever since. My kids went to Queensbury High School, Queensbury Middle School, Queensbury Elementary School. So my kids went to ACC and on to upper colleges from there. So that's me, and that's where I come from, and I love Lake George. I've been a travel baseball coach. I've been a travel basketball coach, and I've been all around. And my basic day job, is a service technician. I drive all around the country, all around the Lake George area. From Plattsburgh down all the way to Albany, and I see all the lakes and the forests and the mountains, and what a beautiful place this is. And now they're talking about having it as a year-round vacation place. So now it's a year-round vacation place. We've always had skiing and stuff, but now they're pushing fall and spring and summer, and so it's a 4-season resort area that you can come to, bring the family, and have a great time. And this podcast is going to be bringing to you what's coming in the upcoming week, what festivals, what a themed week it is. If it's the Elvis week, or this week is actually the car show week with all the old cars. Pretty cool. And always something going on in the Lake George area. If it's not there, then it's down in Saratoga. If it's not in Saratoga, it's up at Lake Placid. There's something going on everywhere all the time for the whole time around the year, and we're going to be there to bring it to you so you don't miss anything. Definitely follow us so you don't miss anything at all. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, the focus of is to provide an updated guide for activities, events, and special things that are going around for locals as well as people that are vacationing in Lake George. Local people, we talk about staycations all the time, and it's funny, when I was a kid, I lived in Queens. Like I said, I grew up in Queens, and we used to have relatives come from Ireland and Scotland and England, and they would come over, and we'd have to show them the city. And so every year we did, the sightseeing tours around Manhattan and everything. So I was pretty good at seeing that. But friends of mine, people who didn't have relatives coming, never saw the Empire State Building, never saw, the World Trade Center back in the day, never saw all the Statue of Liberty. Never been to museums unless they went there with school. What's in your own backyard, you don't take advantage of. So staycations, if you're a local person, this podcast is also for you, because it's going to let you know what's going on, what you can do for the weekend, what shows are going on, what concerts are going on, what bands are playing where. We're going to touch on everything for the local people as well as people who are looking forward to vacation. What's going on the week that they're coming up to vacation? You got that 1 week vacation that you're going away. Very important that you have it planned out, something to do every day. We're going to have special episodes for rainy days, stuff to do. We got upcoming podcasts with, free fishing days are coming. There's so much stuff going on. It's just incredible. We're going to be the go-to source for both locals and visitors looking to visit Lake George and explore. So each week's episodes are going to cover from Monday to Sunday. It'll include a mix of outdoor activities, concerts, festivals, dining specials, and more. Emphasize that it's not just for tourists, okay? Yeah, this is not just for tourists, okay? Tourists are going to get a lot out of it, going to let them know what's going on. But as a local, you can discover things that you didn't know was going on this weekend, so you can enjoy everything that's here right in your own backyard. All right. Now, of course, subscribe, follow, do all the right things so as you can follow us and find out and get the latest updates. And also, if you're a local business that wants to be featured on the podcast, or you have an upcoming event you want everybody to know about, don't forget you can always go to lakegeorgethisweek.com. There's an email there. You can send me an email, or you can also fill out and sign up for the newsletter. This lakegeorgethisweek.com is going to have old episodes, new episodes, all going to be there. So go there, sign up, and again, if you are a local business, want to sponsor, or you're looking to showcase your business in the area, I'll be glad to do that on the podcast. Or if you're having some kind of special deal going on, or your organization is having something special going on, whether it's a barbecue or something going on, festival, or let me know about it. I'll be glad to put it in the podcast. And as I told you earlier, we got some upcoming things going on. For sure, the next couple of episodes are going to be big. We're going to be talking about the upcoming free fishing days. We're going to be talking about the fall foliage. It's coming up right now. Right now we're in the end of September. The prime time is last week of September, first 2 weeks of October in the Lake George area. So, don't miss that episode. It's coming up. So don't forget to subscribe and follow me. Well, thanks for tuning into the first episode. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you want to stick around for more. I'm Jim Mullen, and I'll see you next week on Lake George This Week.